人本論書に曰く今本人シャバ世界は三際を離れしこおいでたる上中の浄土なり仏すでに過去にも滅せず未来にも生絶諸家も手道体これすなわち古神の三千具足三十世間なり釈文入資本に未だこれを解きたまわず法華経の淵においてもじき未熟のゆえかこの本門の漢字南無妙法蓮華経の語字においては仏なお文殊役をとにこれを付属したまわずいかに言わんやその異芸をやただ自由船外を召して八本を解いてこれを付属したもその本尊の手いたら本寺のシャバの上にほとく見越した中の妙法蓮華経の左右には釈迦牟尼仏他法仏釈尊の教示は上行等の四菩薩文殊弥勒とは四菩薩の眷属として松座に越ししゃけた方の大僧の諸菩薩は万民の大事に処して雲閣芸形読みるがごとし十方の諸仏大事の上に処するは釈仏釈道表するがゆえなり各のごときの本尊は在世四十四年にこれなし八年の間にもただ八本に限る本庁者門日年五千大時代時代よおしゃなむ妙With respect and veneration before the great Dharma Namu the quintessence prayers transmitted by Jogyo Bosats. We praise this Shakyamuni Buddha, the primordial enlightened. We pray ingress to the farthest suburb of compassion to Grand Master Nichiren Dai Bosats. Reincarnation of Jogyo Bosats in the Mapoe. Grandmaster Nichiren Dai Shonin Nichiren Shonin posterior body and the rest structure of the online primal path of the Lotus Sutra. And the Grandmaster Nichiren Shonin founder of Homo Motivation Daiji Dai Hidayon Host. We offer deep gratitude to the second choir, Nichimon Shonin, third choir, Nichizui Shonin, fourth choir, Nichikyo Shonin. The first master of Myoshinji Temple, Nippak Shonin, second master Nisto Shonin, and to all the masters Om Shato. We pray that the opening between these kind of forces returns to the new whole primordial state, and that in this age of the 5,500 years of the Buddha returns to the original state. The expansion of primordial Buddhism, Homo Mutsuri, should take place incessantly. Namo Myoho Renge. In front of the Gohon Zone with respect and veneration, we pray for the expansion of Homo Mutsuri, for worldly peace, and for the sound health of our mind. May we progress in your faith and your practice. May we be capable of accomplishing our good such works. Out of the works, may we experience the benefits and become a vehicle of propagation. May this work behold the Gohonzon and the secret teachings be united in mind, although separate in body. We pray for the preservation of the environment, for the solidarity of the beings, and for the realization of one conversion by faithful propagation widely in Nepal and around the world. We pray for the great progress in Buddhist education and studies. We pray for the encouragement of the religious heritage. And especially HBS Nepal would like to pray for safe and successful walk in Nepal for Tahara Shogyo and Matalin Shoyo Kamno Dokyo. We would like to pray for safety return to Brazil for Marcos Estrugal and William Estrugal Kamno Dokyo. We would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of Kadika Seiji Winnie Kuheya Shantimaya Tamangila Kumari Guru Utam Tamangi because Tapeni Jivan Suba Kamno Dokyo. We would like to pray for successful and study and the progress in the faith for Alina Lama Kamno Dokyo. We pray that Namyo Horeniko cause essence in the seed of enlightenment, contain the first 8 chapters of the primordial path of the Lotus Sutra, transmitted by the Jogyo. Homo Hapon Jogyo Sudai Ponni Shinoramyo Horeniko. In front of the home zone with respect and veneration. We pray for the progress and expansion of the group of faithful established in Nepal. We pray for health and devotion to the practice of faith and focus, elimination of the negative karma and the prosperity of all participants in today's sessions. We pray for the fastest eradication of the coronavirus to all those who remain affected. We pray for the progress of the mystical relationship with the Buddha and the meeting with the true secret Dharma, the elimination of the negative karma, full health, and the protection of our primordial Buddhism, that everyone realizes to Gohoko in accordance with the Buddhist intent. We pray for the recovery of all the sick and for the fulfillment of all the prayers of all participants in today's session. Now we are holding the morning Shani session in front of the home zone at HBS Nepal, Kathmandu. We pray for health and devotion to the practice of faith and focus, elimination of the negative karma and the prosperity of all participants in today's session. Make those who are suffering from illness have their sickness cured immediately, and make those who are praying for overcoming sufferings and the troubles have the protection and the blessing of the Lord. and especially in front of the Honzon, Utan Taman, would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of Shantimaya Taman, Kanno Dokyo, I mean, Kueya Seiyo, Kueya Winnie, would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of Shantimaya Tamangi, Kanno Dokyo, I mean, Sujan Taman, Gershot Taman, would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of Shantimaya Tamangi, Kanno Dokyo, I mean, Jivan Suba, would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of Shantimaya Tamangi, Kanno Dokyo, I mean, Vikram Guru, would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of Manju Tapa Magar, Kanno Dokyo, I mean, Winnie Kohaya would like to pray for fast and easy health recovery of Arpan Tapalia, Kanno Dokyo, I mean, Chiling Lama would like to pray for protection and harmony in the family, Kanno Dokyo, I mean, Chudamani Daha would like to pray for world peace, Kanno Dokyo, I mean, Chudamani Daha would like to pray for success in the business, Yuvraj Banya would like to pray for success in the business, Kanno Dokyo, I mean, William Strugala and Marcos Strugala would like to pray for safety and successful return to Brazil. Kanno Dokyo, I mean, Winnie Kohaya would like to pray for safety trip back to Brazil for Marcos Strugala and William Strugala. Kanno Dokyo, I mean, Winnie Kohaya would like to pray for the fulfillment of the confidential wish. Kanno Dokyo, I mean, with respect and veneration of our prayers to all the late masters and the monks, faithful Indian relatives of the Homo Mochis, with respect and veneration of our prayers to all souls who have died in disasters, epidemics, and the armed conflicts around the world, especially to all the deceased in the Nepal earthquake, and the all the deceased by the new coronavirus, Myoho Kyoriki Chisam. We offer prayers to all souls, inscribed in the posthumous purple book of the Myoshi Temple, HBS and Nepal Center, and to deceased ancestors of all participants in today's study session, and they all to deceased today, and especially for Obarakira, Myoho Kyoriki Tridam, and especially in front of the Gohonzon, Winnie Kohaya, we would like to gratitude for the safe arrival in Brazil of Akio Hashimoto, Daijidai Hidayon. For all the participants and people doing Gohoku today, we pray one by one for the elimination of the belly karmas and the great progress in the In front of the Gohonzon. Chudamani, the heart would like to pray for fast and easy healthy recovery of Dil Kumar Tapa Kamodo Kyo Haimin Kosei Shakabujoju Tushir Hapo Yogen Yoyo Shadei Honi Yeshunoram Yo Horende Kyo Namo Kuo Nichijo Shikamu Nyorai In front of the homes only to respect and veneration. We pray for the progress and expansion of the group of faithful established in Nepal. We pray for health and devotion to the practice of faith and focus, elimination of the negative karma and the prosperity of all participants in today's sessions. We pray for the fastest eradication of the coronavirus to all those who remain affected. We pray for the progress of the mystical relationship with the Buddha and the meeting with the true secret Dharma, the elimination of the negative karma, full health, and the protection of all primordial Buddhism, that everyone realizes to go in accordance with the Buddhist intent. We pray for the recovery of all the sick and for the fulfillment of all the prayers of all participants in today's study session. With respect and veneration, we offer prayers to all the late masters and the monks, faithful and the relatives of the Homo. With respect and veneration, we offer prayers to all souls who have died in disasters, epidemics, and the armed conflicts around the world, especially to all the deceased in the Nepal earthquake and all the deceased by the new coronavirus. We offer prayers to all souls, inscribing the posthumous purple couple of the Myoshiri Temple, HBS Nepal Center, and the deceased ancestors of all participants in today's study session, and all the deceased today, and especially for Obarakira, Myoho, Kyoriki, Trizam. For all the participants and people doing Mohoko today, we pray one by one for the elimination of the bad karmas and the great progress in the
Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you everyone for this morning session here in Kathmandu Center. Thank the people who watch us online this morning session. The time has passed very fast, and as we say every day, ekidim, ekidilo, ekidilo, ekidino, ekidilo, chito, finish, no? Aja, que calma balance aqui. Aja, cut time reaching balance aqui. Who we choose is us, no? If you think, no, Aja, cut it in, cut it in instead of balance aqui, no? Put everything in your balance, no? Ekidim, we need minimum pass, minimum dose, minimum to the goals, you know? It's very important to keep these feelings. Why? Holy kids are dying now, you know? Many wars going on. So, you know, Iran and Israel, you know? You saw the news. Dangerous, very, very dangerous. We don't know, Bolly. I just sabe também, Tiksa. Bolly, sabe não. That's why we need to keep Rombiana check. No, Aja Subadin Ramro Gurnus. Bueno, Iso dere danevat. Yoko feeling. Chendigano, the país sabe Ramro Manse Oni. Study Bitra, become like a Buddha. By the way, beautiful. Look at Ramrotsa. Tapa inteiro. No. Means the heart, no. We need to keep pushing to pray for other peoples. Now, for the Gashi Soko from Ekigate here in Nepal, the members starting doing more wishes for other peoples. You Ekindam Ramrotsa. More you pray for other peoples, more you help other peoples, more good karma we make. The best way to make good karma is not just pray for them, but this day pray for them. So I do wish card for someone I'm warning Merosati Rambroni. Rambro boys akyo. Mandir Mauni. Mandir Ayo. Kansari Chantigano. So we need to keep this feeling of progress in the faith, progress in the business, always progress by doing actions. No. Yesterday, Marcos Strugala and William Strugala, my uncle and my cousin, no, the president of New Orange and the propagation director in Home. Many people are surprised, no. Oh, say Yoshiko Pariwari, say Yoshiko Pariwari Japanese way, no? Oh, sério? I'm 20 Pariwari sa Brazil, no? Members Pani Delita, Brazil Makati, Pandra Azar, Patas Azar, Manzi. Delita, no? Delita. And many people come, no? Come to Brazil, do go hoko here, come to Brazil, no, go, can't go to Banoni, Tapai Codesia, Wena. Seu, meu Deus, Brasil. Japan Panyo, Nepal Panyo. Remember, it's a propagation chant, no. So let's do maximum as go as possible here to one day become like a Brazil, one day become like a machine, no. So basically, is this. Aja dere danevat. Arigatou gozaimasu.